And one of the things that we're seeing is we're starting to see an increased use of responsive websites. So publishers make their website so the experience is as good on a mobile device as it would be on a desktop device. But also the most recent innovations are things like instant apps, where we're starting to see a native app-like experience being delivered through mobile web. So what's interesting about this is our industry has really been built off of the need to download apps through an app store. Obviously that takes space on your mobile device, and often that's one of the key barriers actually, which is why consumers are less experimental in terms of downloading new apps. So one of the questions is, can this completely change the landscape once again in terms of mobile apps? And actually, if that were the case, what impact is that going to have on both advertisers and publishers?
The challenge with advertising in an app environment is that there is a lot of challenges in terms of tracking, understanding where you are appearing, understanding how good is the media that you are appearing in. Are you really buying what you care about? But I see a massive push from a number of bigger players in the environment, trying to kind of break through that kind of murky world where you don't really know where you are appearing and you don't really know what you're buying, to transparency, better formats, more engaging formats, because after all, the mobile is a lean-in experience, so people are looking in and you have their undivided attention most of the time. So yes, absolutely.
I don't think they are. I think when we talk to most media agencies, they think about audience. So I don't think you get many briefs that are mobile, let alone where they're talking about apps. But so our challenge is then how do we sort of translate that audience or contextual targeting across our portfolio and make sure that we find relevant places, whether it's app or mobile web. And so I guess our view is it's always nice to hear that the app world is murky, so that we can we have a great opportunity to stand out.
No, but I think the really important thing is to see how mobile can be used within the context of kind of the wider media framework. It's yes, mobile is a behaviour that's really important, but it's also a channel. And so within mobile you've got in-app, you've got mobile web, but you also need to be looking at how mobile can work with TV, how it can work with out-of-home, radio, etc., etc. I think that's really important as well.
And mostly because for us, the user experience is the most important thing. We cannot break our network. We have over 405 million active users a month. So if we start meddling with advertising in the wrong way and that harms the user experience, we will have very upset players who will not come back to our games. So we wanted to build something that was complementary to them, that they would enjoy being part of their experience, that did not cause grievance with them, and worked for brands and agencies as well.
As a publisher moving into digital, moving then from desktop to mobile, as the screen gets smaller, kind of trying to maintain CPMs and yields does become tougher. That homepage takeover on desktop is it's great revenue for a publisher, and so it's then thinking about how do you replicate that on the mobile. So actually we're trying to introduce more just stuff that looks slick, so edge-to-edge formats that maybe aren't kind of standard programmatic formats at the moment.